Have you ever met someone who seemed ordinary, only to later discover they were incredibly wealthy? It's a fascinating paradox. The truly wealthy often don't look the part. They aren't the ones flaunting luxury brands, extravagant vacations, or expensive cars. Instead, they blend into the crowd, living quietly and modestly. But why is this the case? Why do those with the most financial resources often choose silence over spectacle? In today's video, we'll uncover the hidden truths about quiet wealth, why it thrives in modesty, how it protects financial freedom, and why the richest people often avoid showing off. Let's dive in and explore the silent power of wealth. Number 1. True wealth prioritizes freedom over flash. At its core, wealth is about freedom. The freedom to live life on your terms without financial constraints. True wealth isn't about flashy displays or impressing others. It's about creating a life of independence and security. Think about it. Someone who's truly wealthy might drive a reliable car or live in a modest home, even if they could afford more. They don't need external validation. Instead, their focus is on sustaining and growing their resources to secure a comfortable future. Compare this to someone who stretches their budget to buy a luxury car just to maintain appearances. One is rooted in freedom, the other in financial stress. For the rich, the quiet nature of their wealth isn't about hiding, it's about prioritizing what truly matters. They whisper, "I have enough," while others shout, "Look at me," even if I'm struggling. Number 2, privacy protects prosperity. One of the key reasons wealthy individuals keep their riches quiet is to protect themselves. Flaunting wealth often invites unwanted attention, from people seeking financial favors to scammers or even theft. Maintaining a low profile ensures safety, both financially and personally. Imagine a billionaire who walks into a local diner in simple jeans and a t-shirt. They avoid attention and enjoy their meal in peace. Contrast this with someone decked out in designer labels who turns heads but also raises questions. The wealthy often prioritize discretion because it allows them to live without unnecessary complications. This preference for privacy also extends to how they manage their money. Many wealthy individuals use anonymous trusts or private investment accounts, keeping their assets under the radar. It's not just secrecy, it's a way to maintain control without interference or judgment. Number 3, authentic relationships over status-seeking connections. When wealth is quiet, relationships are authentic. People who flaunt their money often attract those who are drawn to their material possessions rather than who they are as individuals. Quiet wealth eliminates this concern, creating opportunities for genuine connections. For example, someone who keeps their wealth discreet is more likely to build friendships based on shared values, trust, and mutual respect. These relationships tend to be deeper and longer lasting. On the other hand, those who loudly advertise their riches may find themselves surrounded by people with ulterior motives, friends who stay close only when there's something to gain. The wealthy value authenticity, which is why they let their actions speak louder than their bank accounts. Number 4, the hidden power of living below your means. One of the most fascinating traits of the wealthy is their ability to live below their means. This doesn't mean they deny themselves pleasures, but rather that they spend intentionally and avoid waste. Warren Buffett is a famous example. Despite being one of the richest men in the world, he's known for living in the same house he bought decades ago. For him, wealth isn't about extravagance. It's about long-term stability and growth. Living below your means creates opportunities to save and invest. Every dollar not spent on unnecessary luxuries can be redirected toward assets that generate income or appreciate in value. Compare this to someone who spends every paycheck to maintain a lifestyle they can't truly afford. They may look rich, but they're stuck in a cycle of financial insecurity. Number 5, the risks of flaunting wealth. While it might feel good to show off wealth, it often comes with significant risks. For starters, it creates pressure to maintain appearances. Once someone begins flaunting their riches, they often feel compelled to keep up, even if it means overspending or going into debt. There's also the issue of becoming a target. People who showcase their wealth openly may attract thieves, fraudsters, or even envy from acquaintances. Quiet wealth, by contrast, avoids these dangers, allowing the rich to enjoy their resources in peace. The wealthy understand that true success isn't about impressing others. It's about creating a life that's stable, fulfilling, and free from unnecessary risks. Number 6, why quiet wealth focuses on growth. For the truly wealthy, money is a tool to create opportunities, not a means to flaunt status. They prioritize growth, whether through investments, businesses, or personal development. Every decision they make is rooted in maximizing their financial potential. Consider this example. A wealthy individual invests $100,000 in real estate that generates passive income, while another person spends the same amount on a luxury sports car. The investor sees their wealth grow over time, while the spender is left with a depreciating asset. Quiet wealth emphasizes sustainability. The rich don't waste resources trying to appear successful. Instead, they channel their money into ventures that yield long-term returns. Number 7, the illusion of wealth on social media. Social media has created a culture where wealth is often equated with luxury and excess. Influencers post photos of private jets, designer clothes, and lavish vacations, creating the impression that wealth is all about appearances. But much of this is an illusion. Many of the people showcasing their wealth are actually living on credit, renting luxury cars, or staging their content. The wealthy know this, which is why they avoid the trap of seeking validation online. They don't need to prove their success to strangers. Real wealth isn't found in likes or followers. It's in financial freedom, security, and the ability to live life on your terms. Number 8, the emotional freedom of financial independence. One of the greatest gifts of true wealth is emotional freedom. When you're financially secure, you don't need to worry about bills, unexpected expenses, or job stability. This peace of mind allows the wealthy to focus on what truly matters, whether it's family, health, or personal growth. Those who flaunt wealth, however, often find themselves trapped in a cycle of dependence on debt, on social validation, or on maintaining an unsustainable lifestyle. True wealth doesn't come with these strings attached. It's quiet, calm, and freeing. Number 9, adopting the quiet wealth mindset. You don't need millions to embrace the principles of quiet wealth. Start by focusing on what truly adds value to your life. Invest in experiences, skills, and assets that will improve your future rather than fleeting purchases that only impress others. For example, instead of buying the latest phone every year, consider using that money to invest in stocks or a side business. These small changes can have a significant impact over time. Practice living below your means, prioritizing savings and investments over unnecessary spending. Quiet wealth isn't about deprivation, it's about intentionality. Embrace the power of privacy. Keep your financial goals and successes to yourself. By staying humble and discreet, you'll build a life that's both secure and fulfilling. True wealth doesn't need a spotlight. It's not about flashy purchases or public recognition. It's about freedom, security, and authenticity. The wealthy stay silent about their riches because they understand that real success is personal, not performative. By adopting the principles of quiet wealth, you can create a life of stability, growth, and true fulfillment. Remember, the loudest wealth often fades, but quiet riches stand the test of time.